Right, now these are the 4 braces, conveniently that one turned to the right place, that hold up the bottom of the lamp. So you've got one each side, like so, and then you've got one that oppose and one the other side. Now, you saw me getting this off. I think you saw me getting this off. I don't know if I recorded it or not, actually, to be honest with you. You'll find out, because it would have been in the video. Anyway, this collar was actually rusted on, and you can see the state of it. Only 2 of the remaining braces were still attached. One completely rotted off, and that one looked like it got broken off at some time or other recently, but I'm going to use these. I've wire wheeled them, brought them up. There's still remnants of bits of paint in there, but that's no big issue. Like I say, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to get every inch of paint off, and as it is, these have got quite a bit of corrosion on them, but that's going to be fine by the time they're painted up. You can go to the lengths of fillering all this and smoothing it all up, but to be honest with you, you can make something look too new and not actually look restored. I wouldn't want this lamppost to look so good that it's looking like some cheap Chinese import job. This is an old lamppost. This top part here is welded, but yet there, I don't know if you can see better on that one there, look. You can see 2 holes, 1, 2. So I think this is an older production, and they were producing these to be either riveted on or bolted on. But I think welding has become into the production, so I'm guessing this is probably just pre-war. I'm not entirely sure when welding first came in. Or this is a later repair. It might have been repaired at some time or other, but these clearly have got signs of bolt holes in them. In fact, the one that's rotted off, I think this here, was originally a bolt hole. Anyway, so that's just beyond it, so that's going. I've got a new tube here, which I've cleaned up already, and this will be having some nuts welded into it, and I've got some new bolts that will hold it onto the collar, much like these original bolts. You have 3 or 4 depending, that grip the top of the collar. Now this one I've made a little bit taller, because I'm going to put a cap on it with the wiring coming out of the top. That will then prevent water from getting down into the centre of the post, and more importantly round here, and stopping this hopefully happening again, because obviously the collar's been sitting there with the top of the lamppost poking up inside it. Well, water can build up inside there and end up doing this. So hopefully that cap will stop that. So that's them. The next job I will be doing is drilling 4 holes in here and using the nuts, or welding the nuts on. Once that's done, I'll probably clean up the part of the lamp that these attach to, which is separate from the lamp. It's like a lamp support frame. I've never seen anything like it before. I'll show you when the time comes. But I will be bolting these onto that first of all, just to see how they're all going to work out and attach, because they're probably all, or they are all slightly different shapes, so no doubt I'll show you that. Put them all together. Those 2 are pretty good. That one's not too bad, that one's terrible. So Whether this one's got bent, it's quite possible, but either or either, I need to make sure that they all line up and they all end up touching this post or this tube, because otherwise I've got a lot of work to do. So this is the next job for that. Right, I'm dividing the tube into 4 so I can drill the holes equally spaced for the welded nuts to go in. Yeah, so I just put the centre finder on and I did that line there. Then I put it on and eyeballed it. Did the first line, which was that one, and then all I did was just got dial calipers and measured from the line there to there and just made sure it was equal both sides. And you can see I was that about 1 millimetre out, so that was pretty good. So now I've lined it up. You see the line on the outside. All I've done is just use a set square just to square it up. So I'll measure down, put a line on, and then I'll have the holes equally spaced out. The top's had its first coat. It's a bit of an awkward shape, to be honest with you, because you can't really do it all in one go without touching something or other. But it's probably going to get another good couple of coats yet. But that's looking good as well. Now this is the really odd thing on this lamp. I personally have never seen a top like this. This is a cradle which the top lamp sits in. I'll put a quick picture up. You'll see this numerous times, I expect, between now and when the videos are finished. But it sits in there rather than the lamp itself actually being attached to the cradle. Normally the lamp just bolts straight to this. But on this one it bolts to the cradle with the 4 bolts, 2 on that side, 2 on that side. What those 2 for, one either side there, no idea. Nothing attached to them. So whether there was some sort of gas lamp assembly in the middle and you lifted the top part of the lamp off, lit it and popped it back down, I don't know, but there you go. So anyway, that's my next job, is going to start cleaning this up. I'm going to run over it with the wire wheel on the grinder and see how it comes up.